Alright, picking up right where we left off last episode. That's close. That's like right here. Oh yeah. That bot's right there. Can't quite get an angle on the turret from here. Oh, there's two turrets. Okay, so yeah. I think what happened is we activated this other side of robotics, which activated another machine and another turret. I think that's what's going on here. Alrighty then. Why don't we... I haven't saved since before last episode. Let's do one of these. Just in case this goes completely tits up and the autosave's in a weird spot. That's another stock. Ooh, and a gun oil. Huge. Crane room key card. Take over crane op. Davis, I've got something to attend at the dam, and I need you to take over crane ops. The shipments have been backed up for the last few weeks. Windscale is churning out that borite, or whatever the Boffins call it, faster than the rail exports can cope. You have thought the barred brass might have run the numbers on that one, but instead, they're on my back, and the container's blocking the routes to the old detention quarter. On my back about the containers blocking the routes to the old detention quarter. Let's get them cleared up quickly. Okay, so detention quarter is a whole different area, which makes sense. We never really knew what it was, even though it was on the signs. We need access to the cranes to move the boxes to get to the detention quarter. We have no pressing reason to go to the detention quarter beyond, you know. Fuck. Okay. I think I probably damaged the other turret in the process of like throwing bombs at it, because this one doesn't want to die. We should hunker down here and wait. That guy's kind of close. Got it. I don't know, maybe the big dome on top of that robot's what to shoot? I really don't know. This is hard to do.
Reminder for robotics personnel. Safety is everyone's concern. Never assume it's somebody else's problem. It is always yours.
Yeah, I'd rather use the SMG ammo. We'll conserve the pistol. Okay, it's reset back. It's almost dead. Ooh, oh god. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I get that SMG bullets, please. Not you. You. Wait. Oh, did that? Further up? Yeah, there we go. All right. So yeah, we've depleted half of our SMG ammo on that. So I think I'm gonna retire the SMG again for a little bit. I'm gonna pull out the bow. I don't expect it to be useful here, but if we run into bandits, we can use the bow. We only have half of our arrows left, but like my thought process is when we assault the druids, we'll bring the bow and recover a lot of ammo that way. So I think it makes sense to just go like this. All right, so presumably we've been here. The robot was probably inside that building there. Okay, yeah, that door is open.
Mining operations remain
So
on
this
hiatus until
here
investigation is completed.
must be the
If you require
detention
access
quarter
to the
area.
workings, speak directly with the inquiry team.
We've seen the crane control door. I really would like to hit this thing. To understand if these big ones can be killed. I think it's important to know. This is like the most controlled situation we're ever going to have to figure this out. Definitely that the big head works. Well, I need to get over there right now, so I guess we're throwing another grenade at it. Alright. Cool. Okay. Not that bad at all, actually. Just let's look at this guy. So this does... he's more gunmetal greenish, but this is definitely the same, like, style as the guard bot in the camp. Oh, rifle ammo. Don't mind if I do. I need that, man. Thank you. The flamethrower ones, I think, are just...
Reminder for robotics personnel. Avoid physical contact with the robots. They are machines and have no understanding of the fragility of humans.
These ones, I think, are just like scrap, right? No water. Well, might as well just be scrap. Okay. Area secure. Another signal redirector. Scrap from the turrets. Okay. Well, let's see what's going on over here. So another crate. Maybe... Do we think this can be moved? Maybe not. This is barred from the other side. This is a Slatendale exit area. So that's probably connected to the crane control area, I would bet. That was a betting man. Same with this. Data store Delta. Bravo detention robotics. Okay. Delta is probably crane. We can tell from those like exit points. There we go. Crane controls. Bingo. We could tell there's probably these turrets we can leave up. These ones don't matter. Sorry, one more time. Let's try this again. There's probably ferals in there. I'm gonna run back to this pneumatic tube. Pull some Molotovs. All right. Yeah, this battery doesn't matter. I mean, I'm pretty content to keep some extra batteries. But I would guess that they're only trade goods now that we've... Well, other than the fact that we still need to do alpha, right? But other than the one battery for alpha, I would assume the extras are just trade goods. Sorry, I'm just looking at the signs, see if there's anything else in here that we missed. No, medical, crane, detention, robotics. Could do a bandage. You know what? Yeah, we should just do a bandage when we can. Like, who cares? It's cloth and alcohol. These are like... These are free. Why would I walk around injured between combat encounters when I could use a bandage? Yeah, there we go. Crane control. Okay, to whom it may concern. Stop redirecting my power signals for your own damn use. I know it might seem that the crane control room is inferior to whatever experiments you are running downstairs, but I have cargo to ship from your precious lab. This doesn't stop. I'll march on to robotics so we can have a little chat, Frank. You can tell me what that signal reducting gizmo you've designed. You can tell me what signal reducting gizmo you've designed and who you've been handing them out to. Okay. Yes, that makes sense. The first sentence read weird to me, but it works with the second, so... No power. So this might be a signal redirect. In which case, we're dead in the water on this task. Until we get the stuff sorted. Okay, this is putting me up top. Here. Okay, so that means the bottom doorways are still not accessible? Wait, this is weird. I guess because there's a signal redirect here. So we need a signal redirect to power. And then we can activate this. So this is dead in the water. But then where do those exits down below go? Oops. I want to go look at those again. They are labeled like, what? The woods or something here? But there's also this. Could be something in there, and the crane can maybe move it out. Maybe not. I might be reading too much into this crane thing. Slattendale. Okay. One thing... These are both Slattendale. One thing I was thinking about back in Slattendale. This. This is a locked door in Slattendale we never opened. But the interchange is over here. You would think if there was a secret entrance, some other way in, it would be somewhere on this side of the map. This just has to be the construction looking area. Yeah, no, hold on. Let's go back to the Slattendale entrance. Maybe the... Did we get a second thing from that guy, or was it just a note? Data store B storeroom key we had from before, crane room control key. Okay, yeah, it's just the crane room key. What was stopping us from getting... Yeah, this is it. This is the area. Okay, it's just this. Well, what stopped us from getting in here? I might need to kill these turrets if I want to investigate that more.
Eyes open.
Oh shit.
You don't know what you
Oh shit. Bye. Sorry. 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 I didn't mean to. Oh, they're on the turrets now? That's so funny. Of course there's bandits there. What?
He came at me out of nowhere. I thought he was one of those horrid goblins. So I...
Joyce!
shot him. Damn this wretched place.
I helped him fix his radio. I thought he would help me escape. How did he find you? Do you know this man?
Do I? Of course not. I'd never seen him before in my life. Must have been another poor soul trapped here. Slowly going mad. That'll be us if our luck doesn't change. Look, I'm sorry for what happened, but I couldn't take any chances. Can you blame me after everything you've seen in the quarantine zone? I had to defend myself, and that's all there is to it. If you can give me access to all those radio towers...
Okay, so she killed the radio
there might be
guy.
hope for us yet.
Where's the body, though?
Piece of cake just for me.
What now? Sorry, but you leave me no choice.
Oh, come the fuck on. That's bullshit. I was being attacked. You joking? 2317, 2328. I'm reloading that because I don't want to drive her mad. Fuck me. God damn it. Maybe I winged her with a fucking pellet. Okay, so this is outside Delta.
Oh, it's you. This man. It's not what it looks like.
Fuck. I knew it was there too.
He came at me out of nowhere. I thought he was one of those horrid goblins. So I shot him. Ugh, damn this wretched place.
I think she's full of shit. How did he find you? Do you know this man?
Of course not. I've never seen him before in my life. Must have been another poor soul trapped here. Slowly going mad. That'll be us if our luck doesn't change. Look, I'm sorry for what happened, but I couldn't take any chances.
I mean, I don't know.
After
It's completely
everything we've seen in the
reasonable for her to
quarantine
just
zone,
cap a man coming at
I
her.
had to defend myself, and that's all there is
I
to
mean, I
it.
do the same pretty much.
If you can give me access to all those radio towers, well, there might be hope for us yet.
Alright. Page from Ilya's journal and his key. He's going mad and I can't stay with him. These woods are touched by something evil. They're taking us out one by one. With each day I grow more certain that infiltration did not cause this. Whatever power is at work here is greater than all of us. It feels somehow inevitable. When I reach Scathermore, I shall bury what is left of our findings somewhere out in the fields. Oh, this is the lockbox we have marked. Ah. Okay, so this man was up to some shit. He was not innocent. This was like some Russian infiltration shit, some Soviet stuff. And this man was probably lying to us. So we need to go open up that box. I still want to deal with these turret. So I think the best way to handle this is to go this way. Oh, this is before I open the crane room even? God damn. Okay, well that sucks. Actually, I'm kind of shocked that's before the crane room. I don't really know how that works. Signal redirector, no. Yeah. Yeah, which is primarily here as a means of like, oh, you got into this room without any idea that the signal redirector is a thing. Here's the hint that it's what you were looking for. Okay, so... presumably both of these machines are still dead. I'm gonna go double check that this has been looted. It should be. I'm just like, I'm not quite sure where we are on the timeline. Yeah, okay. Turrets resetting or picking up on bandits? Oh yeah, no, they're on the outlaws now. Cool. Sir? You're very far from home. Oh, I bet you this was before... Okay, yeah. I bet you the save was when we were going back for the Molotovs. And then we opened the crane room immediately afterwards. We didn't get down to the other section from there, so none of that mattered. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure that's where we were. Really? I thought it would be almost dead. Fuck. Well, this is not worked out well. Am I hitting the wrong eye? Yeah, so he's just fighting the bandits. This one we could leave up because the bandits are on that side. Then at least we have a little easier here. We're not dodging two turrets. See, this feels weirdly like this is kind of the entrance, but there's no way through here. So the only entrances we found to this were the barred doors. Can you fuck off? Oh, there is also the office. That could have something to do with it. Oh, there's a light. There's a light. There's a light. So yeah. No, there's going to be a switch inside the office to open that lower section. For sure. What is this doing? Turning off the light there. Site office key. Still not a thing. Okay. Well, can we kill these outlaws?
I got first
Oh,
pick of
shit.
the
At least he backed off. I don't really want to waste the ammo. Just if they were dead, I was going to loot them up. But it looks like the turret might not have managed to kill any of them. Oh, there's one here. Turret? Turret! Do you deal with this? Where'd he go? Okay. He backed the fuck off? I actually wouldn't mind having that axe at this point. Alright, whatever. Leaving. Okay, so, We need the site key to get down to the bottom part there. Fine. We know we got Ilya's lockbox. So we're going to go to that next. I'm going to grab that axe before we go. So, yeah, let's pop in here. Okay, this is full. Four bombs. We're still full with 4 bombs. I could also go try do some trading. You know what? Replenishing ammo, it'd be nice. Should I do a trading run real quick? Maybe. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do a trading run. Back to, like, Slatendale and some stuff. Because we haven't checked in with Molly or whatever her name is in a while. Alpha actually wants to talk to us, so...
Did you?
I think we lied to him. I didn't realize I wasn't supposed to read him. Of course not.
It's just that, well, you see, someone has. Never mind. Forget I mentioned it. You've done naught to make me think you betrayed us.
But we didn't betray him in any way, right?
Distrustful of folk around here, you know.
Oh, okay. I guess that's it? All he asked was if we betrayed him or not? Survivor's Hatchet. I think this is a special weapon. I think this was a DLC thing, like a pre-order or like deluxe version thing. I might want it back. Just cuz. Okay, well, I thought there was more to this. Which is why I unpaused the video, but apparently it's not a thing that matters. Do you want a cake? Why is the cake worth so much? Well, anyway, this doesn't matter. I'll figure this out. You know, I never asked him for a drink. He just gave me an alcohol and apparently has other conversation options. Well, I'm sorry you all have to live like this, trapped here. Maybe there's more to this.
Given time. Which isn't to say, it's not nice to see some new faces coming through here now and then. Reminds a fella just how strange this all really is. The captain likes strangers too. He treats them better than he does the rest of the village. Means you can do things us regular folk can't.
Huh. Been any other new faces around here recently?
Why? There were a lady scientist here not so long ago. Dr. Garrow. They say she used to work at the site over the mere. Top dog too, I was told. Managed to get out while the rest of them boffins were trapped in with us. Any road. She turns up here a few months back out of nowhere and starts throwing her weight around. She did something that got the soldiers' backs up, and they stuck her in their jail on Scathamore.
Okay, what did she do to get locked up?
Well, I heard, and I don't know how much credit to give it, that she whispered something to one of them big gun turrets of theirs over at their camp, and the thing shut off, just like that. She waltzed right into the camp, and soldiers were all turned about looking for her.
I mean, this is just the signal
Didn't
redirector.
Like being made a fool of like that. Of course.
None of this is new info, really.
And gossip. And I don't gossip, me.
You're literally gossiping right now.
I'll finish my book today, I think. Start it again tomorrow.
All right, man, sure. We also never asked this guy about Scathamore's Dangerous. He marked a garrison spot, so maybe that's the field outpost? Yeah, Special Protocol Garrison. I bet you that's the field outpost. Well, shit. Okay, so even the seemingly innocuous, obvious dialogue choices probably should have done them, huh? They kind of lead to things. I don't know why I didn't until now. Very illogical choice for me to not engage in that dialogue. Okay, well, so we got to go all the way around here to this compass marker. I'm gonna go swing by Nora and see if she's got anything different again. All right, not exactly an uneventful trip over. There were some bandits in the area. So I've killed them, and I think I've gained maybe ammo. I definitely gained pistol ammo and rifle ammo, a substantial amount, in exchange for a little bit of shotgun ammo. Shit. Did I move that in a weird direction? Well, it still worked. Alright, did we get them all? Good. Well, yes. There was also, like, it sounded like there was conflict happening in the... Fuck me. This is where I'm going, buddy. You don't want any bloodshed? Well, I need to go here, so... Okay, I think I got them all, actually, on the first round, but whatever. I wonder if the crows would have fought him if I would have ignored him. Alright, we traded 2 grenades for 2 Molotovs. Ain't even mad about it. Did this guy not have a gun, or did the gun, like, possibly get destroyed by the... grenade? Like... I mean, obviously there's a Lee on one of these, but, like, 2 of these guys just had, like, a Molotovs, right? I mean, maybe they just... Maybe that's all they have. 1 Molotov, and that's their entire loadout. Oh, right, because we already dug it up. So, yeah, it's... here? Okay. Infiltration report. Let's read these one at a time. Infiltration began 3:30, 20th October. Entered the interchange via the previously identified route through the cave tunnels. Ooh. Do we know about this? Approach medical facility from rear. No guards. Signal scientists on duty. Neutralized. Discovered research into unknown fungus. Experimental stimulants appear to be manufactured from this organism. Accidental triggering of containment alert on one of the vacuum chambers. Read a rail tunnel. Increased BART activity. Forced us to maintain concealment. After 4 hours, we felt a massive tremor in the direction of the main facility. Quarantine activated. Escape through the cave tunnels, unable to confirm cause of quarantine or a level of involvement in its declaration. Interesting. But then the other thing said it wasn't them. So if we take that at face value, well, then it wasn't them. Over on biology report, the training STEM program is going very well and also making me cautious. We have every reason to believe this growth is of an extraterrestrial origin, and yet its compatibility with terrestrial flora and fauna is phenomenal, perhaps suspiciously so. Terraforming thing? Well, this is the first time we've seen ETs get involved, so maybe this is all Annihilation-esque alien shit and not Lovecraftian shit. To mix my metaphors, perhaps Oberon is not nearly so much a golden goose as a wooden horse. Yeah, it's a Trojan horse. Certain researchers here are blithely unconcerned about such thoughts, and that worries me too. Cool. I think the antidote can just stay. Oh, I have a slot. What am I talking about? Might as well take it. So, I guess we'll go to the camp. Next. And we got a full 20 rounds for the bullpup now, at least with that last set of dudes. Just that. Yeah, so I killed some dudes right here, and I actually believe I left a nail bomb on one of these guys. Not this one. Over here. Okay, so let's go right here on this nice convenient path. Drop this antidote. Very noticeable. We can find it if we ever want it. Oh yeah, even beyond that, he's got a revolver too. That says minefield. There was a robot here. So also potentially a consideration for things to deal with. Fuck. That was a bad one. Oh well. They can't all be winners. Well, somewhere there's a guy. Didn't see where in there. There. I see him. But now where? Sir? There he is. Ruined Hamlet. Oh my god. Should have just dropped that earlier, knowing full well there was no way in the world I was going to keep that thing. I also dropped potatoes at a spot where I got attacked, so that is a little bit of healing I could go back for. Not really worth it, I don't think. Okay. Killed some guy near the fence. There, I think, but we don't want to go too close to that, or we'll trip the alarm. So his body's just gonna sit. Where was the other guard I killed? It was near here. Oh, there he is. He was very much near here because he's literally right here. Gun oil, baby. Okay, so that's enough to make a pristine. Here's the problem. We have one stock. Shoddy. And we know stocks do drop. So it may be prudent to wait for a stock quality one to get looted from a soldier before I use the gun oil we have. It's not like this double barrel is letting us down in any way anyway, so. Okay. I don't know. Not finding much here. Is this actually the so-called field station? Battle of Britain, 401, white, Thriller Picture Library. Yeah, the usual description. What was our last key item we picked up? Oh yeah, Ilya's key. We didn't. These were other timeline where we clicked on them. Guard over there. We got the no man's land. Is that a... Yeah, those are just a climb up point. That's not anything too special. What about those houses there? Road blockade. Oh, that's the... interesting. Okay, the outpost, though, is marked more this way. So if the marker is specifically what we care about, then these outlying ruins are not necessarily the so-called outpost. That machine's nearby. Is that an outlaw in the perimeter here? This is still actually not necessarily the outpost area. Over there where that fence is? I feel like this is why I was hearing shooting. Bot's definitely nearby here. This is it. I think this is going to be it. Oh, Jesus. Well, if we ever wanted to take out that bot, that's kind of the time to do it. Except the problem is there's those soldiers nearby, too. Alright, why don't we stop here? We'll deal with this next time.